See, if I was the judge with my thirsty butt, if Kandi came in looking like this, boy, I would just automatically give the case to her. She would win. You know, I would just be like, just walk up down the courtroom a couple times, Kandi. Just let her just see you in the dress. You know, like couple good times. You know, and she would just won the case. She would just have to walk back for a couple times, and then she would have just won. There would have been no questions asked. But this is why I'm not a judge anymore. Anyways, shout out to the Jasmine brand. You know, Jasmine brand with her fine ass stays doing big things. And, you know, the JasmineBrand.com posted the following article on May 17th of 2017 titled Exclusive. See, the Jasmine Brand gets exclusives because they're a real blog, unlike Meat Magazine, who's just an asshole and a Kandi Burruss fan with a microphone. Exclusive. Kandi Burruss, judge approves her defamation lawsuit against ex-employee over Real Housewives of Atlanta appearances. Give it up for the beautiful Kandi Burruss. Hope you win your case. Fine women are never wrong, and hopefully he gonna learn today. All right, so back to the article. The JasmineBrand.com exclusively, I should have put the echo effect, exclusively reports reality star Kandi. First of all, she's an R&B singing legend, reality star beauty queen, beautiful goddess supreme. All right, anyways, the JasmineBrand.com exclusively reports reality star Kandi Burruss scored a legal victory against her ex-personal employee. Kandi, hire me. I would never do wrong by you. Anyways, scored a legal victory against her ex-personal employee, with the judge agreeing she has presented enough evidence to back up allegations he defamed her. The judge has given the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member the green light to file a countersuit against him over his appearance on the show. Here's the latest. On May 16th, a judge in the case came back with his decision and sided with Kandi. I wonder if he sided with her because she fine as hell. Anyway, sided with Kandi, allowing her to file a counter lawsuit against her former employee, Johnny Winston III. The order explains Kandi is seeking to sue over, quote, statements that plaintiff made on 2 episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, which aired on January 8th of 2017 and March 27th of 2017, about defendants stealing his ideas for a restaurant and a play, end quote. He points out that Kandi has asserted a reasonable basis for claiming Winston breached their non-disclosure agreement when he made statements on Real Housewives of Atlanta. The judge notes that at this point in the case, he believes Kandi has proven enough to bring her case over alleged reputation damage done by her ex-employee. The case will continue on with the reality star now allowed to go after Winston for damages. And then they showed a documentation. The link is to it on my blog. You know, I'm not gonna post it here, but it says Kandi Burruss, Tucker, and Kandi Coded Entertainment Incorporated is the defendant side, and of course Johnny R. Winston III is the plaintiff. Okay, so here's the backstory. The reality star's former manager, event planner, and production coordinator, Johnny Winston III, sued Kandi Burruss Tucker and her Kandi Coded Entertainment. Winston explained he worked for the reality star until his termination on February 2016. He accused her of failing to pay the required minimum wage, overtime pay, for his time working in the studio, planning special events, running errands, and preparing meals for events. He sued for the entire pay and overtime wages due, along with liquidated damages equal to amount owed in back pay and benefits. Kandi responded, arguing that Winston was an independent contractor and was paid for his services over the years. She demanded the suit be tossed. Last month, Kandi filed docs seeking approval by the judge to amend her answer and to file a counter lawsuit against Winston, accusing him of slandering her while appearing on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi says during filming, he made numerous statements on camera that were not only slanderous, defamatory, and calculated to injure her public persona and professional brand, but were in breach of the non-disclosure he signed when terminated. She explained further filming was the first time she learned he was unsatisfied with his pay when they were shooting back in August 2016, months after he was fired. He met with Kandi's co-star Phaedra Parks on the show despite her never having represented him. Kandi says as a result of his false and malicious statements, she has suffered and continues to suffer humiliation, ridicule, hatred, contempt, injury, and impairment to her reputation, along with embarrassment and the seeking damages that she incurred and will continue to suffer. Winston responded back at Kandi's attempt to file a countersuit, accusing her of retaliation, and demanded the court not allow her to sue him. In regards to his meeting with Phaedra, he says all statements he made were for the sole purpose of seeking legal advice. He says Kandi has no facts to support claims he defamed her. So there you go. That's the end of the article. Wow. I'm hearing Phaedra's name being brought up again. Jesus. I'm not accusing her of anything. You know, Phaedra has that donkey booty, and with a booty like that, she should not be sued. But let's just be real here, man. You know, if Kandi is saying that this guy's false and malicious statements caused her to suffer humiliation, ridicule, hatred, contempt, injury, and impairment to her reputation, along with embarrassment, I mean, this is really shameful. The beautiful Kandi Burruss deserves so much better. She's too fine for this. You know, I don't even understand how all this foolishness happened. You know, if I worked for Kandi, I would just come to work every day and just say, Miss Burruss, and I would take my hat off and put it against my chest and humbly say, Miss Burruss, you sure is very pretty, Miss Burruss. And I would just make her grits and just do whatever she told me to do. I would be a great manservant, Miss Burruss, and I would never complain, and I wouldn't ask for money because it would be a privilege to work for you. And I would never say anything bad about you. I only have great things to say about you with your very beautiful self. So, Miss Burruss, you should hire me. You know, giving me a job will get me out my mama's garbage can, and it'll be a wonderful thing, my Jesus. But anyways, I just think that Kandi's innocent. You know, fine woman can never be wrong. I blame whoever this buster is. You know, I'm not saying he is wrong or anything like that for legal reasons. I'm not saying that he did anything wrong. I'm just saying that I personally believe that Kandi is right because she's fine as hell. Anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a Kandi Burruss stan with a microphone. Love me some Kandi Burruss. I don't want to escape. I would never ask who I can run to. You know, I would just listen. I would just do what I'm told, like a good boy. You know, Miss Burruss, please hire me. Anyways, man, shout out to Kandi. You know, she did nothing wrong in my personal opinion. You know, I just believe fine women like that could ever be wrong about anything. But anyway, this is all my opinion. What do I know? Shoot, I love me some Kandi, love me some Escape. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google Plus, Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. Be sure to hit that notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. It looks like a bell. Shit, I wish it looked like Kandi. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. Kandi, I hope you get 1 million, multi-millions, whatever it is that you want out of all of this, because I just don't believe you could ever do anything wrong looking like that. I'm sorry. Kandi's fine as hell.